Hello students, I am R.K. Jha from Mahatma Gandhi Shikshan Sansthan. Today I have brought a lesson in subject mathematics for the students of class 9. The chapter is polynomials. And this chapter, polynomials, first we will know what is polynomials. The polynomials is defined as the algebraic expression in which power of each term is non-negative. Okay. Suppose if I write 2x square plus 5x plus 2. Okay. You see, their square is 2. Their square is 1. No any square is written, it means there is 1. So 1, 2. And these 1 and 2 both are non-negative. Okay. Suppose if I write 2x is raised to power 1 by 2 plus 5 under root x plus 6, then power is fractional. If someone writes 2x is raised to power minus 2 plus 5x plus 6, then power is negative. So their power is fraction, their power is negative, and their power is, all power is non-negative. So to be polynomial, each power of the expression must be non-negative. Okay. So in NCERT, first exercise is exercise 2.1, and when in this exercise, when we will see, the first question is some expressions are given and question tells which of the following are polynomials in one variable and which are not, and we have to give the reason also. So see, just I am going to write the questions. Exercise 2.1, and this question number 1 is first 4x square minus 3x plus 7, second is y square plus root 2, and third is 3 under root t plus t root 2, and fourth is y plus 2 by 1. So see, on this expression, just I have told you, any expression in which the power of each term is non-negative. So see, in this question and in this question, so you know any power which is negative, which is fractional. So these two are polynomials. But when we come this, when this is eliminated, either write t under root 3 plus t root 2, or either you write 3t is raised to power 1 by 2 plus t root 2. Both are the same thing. So here it can be understood that variable term is given in under root, and when the variable term is given under root or power is fraction, then that will be not polynomial. So this one is the not polynomial. See, y plus 2 by y. So y plus 2 by y can be written 2 is raised to into y is raised to power minus 1. So once again their power is negative, so this can be understood. This one is also not polynomial. So to be polynomial, the power of each term only should be, variable term should be only positive. Okay. Next, write the coefficient. Question number 2 is, you write the coefficient of x square in each term. And this is the question number 2. And in this question number 2, question is given 2 plus x square plus x. Second question is 2 minus x square plus x cube. Third is 5 by 2 x square plus x. And fourth question is under root 2 x minus 1. And question is, write the coefficient of x square. Coefficient means that any term is multiplied by which number? Its multiples means coefficient. So see, in this question, how many x square? 1x square. So it can be understood the coefficient of x square is 1. Okay. There minus 1 is there. So this can be understood the coefficient of x square is minus 1. Okay. Any problem? Next is the coefficient of x square is 5 by 2, and there is no x square, so it can be understood. In this question, the coefficient x square is not given. So since x square is not given, if any term is not given, and yet we have to find the its coefficient, then its coefficient can be understood as 0. So in this expression, x square is not there. So the coefficient of x square will be 0. Okay. Next, question number 3 is, give one example each of binomial of degree 35. So in this chapter also we have to know degree. The degree is defined as the maximum power of the expression. And on this basis of the degree, there are basically 4 types of polynomial: linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, and biquadratic polynomial. The linear polynomial means in an special any expression in which maximum power is 1, that will be linear polynomial. In which maximum power will be 2, that will be the quadratic polynomial. In which maximum power will be 3, that will be the cubic polynomial. In which maximum power will be 4, that will be the biquadratic polynomial. And on basis of the term, once again, polynomial can be categorized as monomial, binomial, trinomial, and quadrinomial. So monomial means any polynomial having exactly one term. If any polynomial has 2 terms, then that will be binomial. If 3 terms, that will be trinomial. If 4 terms, that will be quadrinomial. And in question number 3, it is given to give an example of binomial. Binomial means that there must be any 2 terms. And degree is 35, and in that maximum power should be 35. So with any variable this can be written. Suppose if I write 5x minus 3y and just anywhere write 35, then how many terms are there? 2 terms. So this one is the binomial and maximum power is 35. So this one is the binomial having degree 35. Okay. And question number 4. In question number 4 we have to write the degree, and just you have understood degree is defined as the maximum power. So in question number 4, 5x cube. Question number 4 is given 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. Okay. Next is 4 minus y square, 5t minus under root 7, and this is 3. There are 4 questions in question number 4. And in these questions, number 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 questions are there. And in all these 4 questions, we have to write its degree. And degree is the maximum power. In fact, maximum power is 3, so its degree will be 3. Okay. Next, maximum power is 2, so its degree is 2. Here, 1. And this is the constant term. And one more thing you have to know, the degree of the constant term itself is known as 0. So there 0 and there 1. So maximum power is 1. So it can be said its degree is 1. This is only constant term, only number, no any variable is given. If there is no any variable, only constant term is there. In that situation, we have to consider that its degree is 0. So its degree will be 0. And next question, that is question number 5. And this one is the last question of this exercise 2.1. And the question is, classify the following as linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomials. The linear, quadratic, and cubic are the types of the polynomials on basis of degree. In which degree is 1, that will be linear. In which degree is 2, that will be quadratic. In which degree is 3, that will be cubic. And questions are given x square plus x minus x cube, y plus y square plus 4, 1 plus x, 3t, r square, and 7x cube. These are given. And here we have to classify as linear, quadratic, or cubic polynomial. So see, in this, maximum power is 2. It means the degree is 2. So clear, this one is the quadratic polynomial. In this, maximum power is 3. It means degree is 3. So that will be cubic polynomial. Here maximum power is 2, that is degree is 2. So this one is the quadratic polynomial. Here 1, so this one is the linear polynomial. This is also linear polynomial. Degree is 2, so this one is the quadratic polynomial. And the degree is 3, so it is cubic polynomial. So on basis of degree, there are basically 4 types, which is in class 9th, linear, quadratic, cubic and biquadratic. If degree is 1, then that will be linear. If degree is 2, that will be the quadratic. Degree is 3, that will be cubic. Degree is 4, that will be biquadratic. Okay. Now, just move in exercise 2.2. And exercise 2.2 is based on zeros. So first, in this exercise, you try to know what is zeros of the polynomials. See, if someone writes 5x square minus 5, okay, and this is considered as Px. Px stands for polynomial. And if in place of x, if we take 1, then after solving, putting the value of x as 1, that will be 0. Okay. Once again, when someone will put in place of x minus 1, that will be 5 into minus 1 square minus 5, and that once again that will be 0. So this 1 and a minus 1, just you have seen, these two real numbers have made this polynomial as 0. Any real number which convert a polynomial into zeros, that real numbers are said to be the zeros of the polynomials. And number of zeros are dependent on its degree. If there is a quadratic polynomial, then that polynomial exactly 2 zeros. If the polynomial is linear, then that polynomial will have exactly 1 zero. If cubic, then 3 zeros. Biquadratic, then 4 zeros. It means number of zeros are dependent on its degree. The degree is equal to number of zeros. Okay. So see, in exercise 2.2, exercise 2.2, and first question is given: find the value of polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3 at x is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to 2. It means here we have to put these values in this polynomial, and after solving, that will be its value. This polynomial just consider Px is equal to 5x minus 4x square plus 3, and your question is find the value of this polynomial at x is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to 2. So one by one, we will put this value. So x 0 is given. Now in place of x, just put 0. That is 5 into 0, 4 into 0 square plus 3. That will be 0 minus 0, only 3. So 3 is the value of this polynomial. Similarly, now just put minus 1. Similarly, in place of x, put 2. And this way, after solving, we can get its value. Now, question number 2 is find P0, P1, P2 for each of the following polynomials. So once again, we have to put the given values in that polynomial, and this way we can get its value. Next question is, question number 3 is, verify whether the following are the zeros of the polynomials indicated against them. For example, question is Px is equal to 3x plus 1, in which x is equal to minus 1 by 3. And just I have told you, if any real convert a polynomial after solving just equal to 0, then that real number is considered as zeros of that polynomial. So in question number 3 of exercise 2.2, the question is given Px is equal to 3x plus 1. And the value of x is given minus 1 by 3. So in that polynomial, in place of x, we have to put minus 1 by 3. And by solving, when we get 0, then we can say that number is 0. If 0 does not come, it means the given number is not the polynomial. Next question is, and last question is question number 4. Find the zeros of the polynomial in each of the following cases. Just take one question. And this is the question number 4 of exercise 2.2. And question is what? Find the zeros. Px is equal to x plus 5. And just you have under x2 Zeros is defined as the real number which convert a polynomial just equal to zeros. And question is given what? Px is equal to x plus 5. This is the question number 4. And just Px is equal to also 0. And just you have understood when any number makes it 0, then that number will be it 0. Px is the polynomial and we have to find it 0. So I have considered Px is equal to 0. It means this polynomial always must be equated with zeros. And by equating what the value of x comes, that will be its 0. So x plus 5 is equal to 0. So x plus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 5. And this way we can say minus 5 is the 0 of this polynomial. In all the remaining questions, what is the value of Px? That value of Px must be equating with 0. And after equating with 0, we'll get the value of x. That will be the zeros. Okay. I hope perhaps you understood. If you have any problem, then you may ask questions. Okay. In next part, once more exercise 2.3, 2.4, 2.5 are given, and once again I will bring this video. Thank you.